Fantasy movies are a genre that seems to have gripped audiences from the very get-go, and the future of cinema seems to be ready to keep this trend going, as there are some amazing upcoming fantasy movies looking to get released in the next year or two. And in this list, I will give you my recommendations of the top 5 upcoming fantasy movies getting released in 2025 and 2026 that I think all viewers of this channel will really enjoy. But before we begin, don't forget, if you want to stay up to date with everything happening with historical movies, fantasy movies, and historical TV shows, then subscribe to my channel, History Spark. At number 5, it is Highlander, which will be a reboot of the 1986 film of the same name. This upcoming fantasy movie is expected to be getting released in 2026, and it will star Henry Cavill in the lead role for this reboot. There have been no solid details released yet about the plot, but this movie will not be a direct remake of the original movie and TV shows, and this film aims to put a fresh and new spin on the source material to make it more accessible to newer generations. I am really excited about Highlander, and any film that stars Henry Cavill is one that I will definitely be keeping a close eye on. So as I find out more about this upcoming Highlander movie, I'll be sure to keep you all updated. At number 4, it is Red Sonja, an upcoming sword and sorcery movie following the legendary character from the Conan the Barbarian franchise. Fantasy film fans will remember a Red Sonja movie getting released in 1985, but it is still unclear as of yet whether this upcoming fantasy film will be a remake of the classic 1985 film, or if it will follow on from the new stories introduced within the comic book series. But it has been confirmed that Matilda Lutz will star as Red Sonja, and Rona Mitra and Robert Sheehan will feature in supporting roles as well. MJ Bassett will be directing this film, and he is best known for his work on the Reacher television series. Red Sonja has some amazing source material to base a movie on, and I'm optimistic it may be one of the best upcoming movies of 2025, as on February 17 of this year, Signature Entertainment picked up the UK and Irish distribution rights for the film, and they've confirmed that a theatrical release of this film will be coming at some point near Christmas of 2025. At number 3, it is In the Lost Lands, an upcoming fantasy movie based on the book of the same name written by the legendary author George R.R. Martin. The primary plot of this novel is around a sorceress who travels to the Lost Lands in search of a magical power that allows a person to transform into a werewolf. And this upcoming movie will star Dave Bautista and Mila Jovovich as the 2 primary stars of this movie. This film is set to be released on March 7th, 2025, so in just a couple of days time, and I for one cannot wait to watch this film when it gets released to cinemas all across the world. The cast here is great. George R. Martin is one of the best world builders ever, and Paul Anderson is a fantastic director. So there is no reason to not expect In the Lost Lands to be an amazing movie when it gets released in just a few days time. At number 2, it is a Minecraft movie, a film based off of the immensely popular video game Minecraft. The premise of the plot is 4 misfits find themselves transported to a magical world called the Overworld, and there they will have to use their imagination and creativity to save the cubic world and return back to their own land. So definitely an interesting premise here, and the cast is stellar as well, featuring Jason Momoa, Jack Black, and Daniel Brooks in starring roles. A Minecraft movie is set to be released to cinemas all across the world in April of 2025, so definitely a great and original fantasy movie to look forward to next month. And the top spot on this list goes to the upcoming Chronicles of Narnia reboot in the works by Netflix. There isn't much known about this upcoming fantasy film at the moment, but it has been confirmed that shooting for this movie will start in July of this year. Also, Greta Gerwig is set to direct this fantasy-based adventure, and Shepperton Studios is set to produce the movie. Although there has been no confirmed casting for this film yet, there is still a strong probability that frequent Gerwig collaborator Saoirse Ronan may be starring in the film. Also, it has been confirmed that 2 movies will be getting produced as a part of this Narnia reboot, and they may also be getting shot in production back to back, with the first of these films getting released to cinemas worldwide in November 2026, and then streaming onto Netflix from December 2026. So if you enjoy the world of Narnia, then you will definitely enjoy this upcoming remake of possibly The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, which will be getting released next year. So let me know in the comments down below if there are any other excellent or exciting fantasy movies that I may have missed out on, and if you want to stay up to date with everything to do with fantasy movies, historical movies, and historical TV shows, then subscribe to my channel History Spark, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.